Good evening, race fans. I'm your host, Caden Reif, and welcome back to the NASCAR Sega Nationals. We're here for race number 2 of 36. It's Rockingham, the Goodyear 110, as we get set for the second round of the new season. First normal racetrack, by normal standards anyway, as we take you to the racetrack right away for your starting lineup in tonight's race. Starting on pole today is going to be Hydra's number 01, as his teammate Yorkie joins him on the front row. And excuse me while I switch the stream window. But nonetheless, looking down the rest of your starting lineup for tonight's race, as Red in the 4 car is going to be starting in P number 3, and Gabe puts his number 83 in 4th place. 5th goes to Fand, the defending champion, starting side by side with his teammate Zach in 6th. 7th goes to Cap, and 8th will be Jellin in the 89, Addicted starting in 9th, and Speedy will be P number 10. Jack in 11th in the 11 car. Rounding out the field is going to be B2 in 12th, and the 2 D&Qs in tonight's race, TJ's number 85 and Lob's number 60, who will both be joining me in the booth for tonight's race as we get set to roll here. Good to have you along, fellas, as always, and a beautiful day here in Rockingham as we get set to roll. So as mentioned, race length is going to be 110 laps. It'll be 20, 40, 50 are your stage lengths as we get set to go. Hydra and Yorkie on the front row. Hope you all are prepared. Again, it's going to be a tough race here tonight. Narrow racetrack, a lot of speed. Green flag is in the air and off towards tunnel number 1. We are racing here at Rockingham. Going to be a tough entry. We see these guys side by side. Red going to duck underneath the 01 in the first set of corners. Couldn't quite pull off the move. He's still there as we race down the backstretch side by side for the lead already.
This is the first few laps here, so everyone's going to get a little acclimated to how it's racing here rather than qualifying. As you see the 89 go around at the back, there goes Cap along with him, and some cars just kind of having a bad first couple laps here. But you're going to see the outside be tested here pretty early on because maybe the outside is pretty fast here.
Caution comes out for the wreck on the front stretch early. We saw those guys get collected, and Hydra, a beautiful move around the outside of Red to hold on to the lead. He's got the first spot, and the caution flag comes out quickly here in North Carolina. So yellow flag, lap number 3, and Hydra off to a very good start from pole. Pretty clean start there, all things considered, as everybody kept it together up until out of 4. And not a surprise that turn 4 turned into a bit of a trouble spot there. That is a very, very tough corner to get through. But 1 and 2, nobody spun for the first half a lap. There was a 4 or 5 car wreck in the back. They continued to pile into each other right as we... Yeah, we're going to say double file because that start wasn't too bad. It was off of Ford that the problems arose because you got, like, sent straight into the wall. I think it was Jellin who spun off of you, so... Early yellow flag. On just lap number 2. Wasn't a terrible start, and we saw some very good racing between the top few on the initial start. So Hydra and Yorkie still first and second. That'll be lap number 5 on the restart for the 25 and the 01. Green flag, and we are back underway once again. Hydra and Yorkie even start, racing towards 1. Red got the apron, slipped up the track. Contact further back. Speedy sliding sideways, held onto it. Great hold by that 99. Teammates Jack and Jellin went around. Hydra got the apron. Gabe into the back of Yorkie. Contact everywhere. 25 has the lead. Speedy spins off of turn 4. Back into Cap. Gonna have to try to get that thing facing the right direction. Instead, he nailed the inside wall and collected B2. Zach into it as well, and that is going to be another caution for a wreck in the back of the field. Gabe trying to get up the inside of the 25 for the lead. Down to the line, Yorkie has first.
You saw those guys racing a little in qualifying, so you could tell that these guys are going to be pretty good throughout this race.
Couple quick cautions that we see for Rex in the very back of the field. Speedy got the inside wall there, was facing the wrong way into turn number 1, and ended up clipping that inside wall, trying to get it to spin back in the right direction, and results in a couple cars getting collected in it, so yellow flag flies once more. I should probably delete the cars on pit road, so I'm going to handle that. But already, 2 quick yellows in tonight's race. I feel like it's been fine to start. Like, it's turn... Well, the problem is it's turn 4. Like, we had issues there, but they arguably should have had that, but again, Speedy was facing the wrong way, so... I don't feel fine, but you've been off to a great start. I get that, but again, I want to see if it works. It's been fine. From a result standpoint, it isn't terrible. Like I said, you guys have done a great job to start it off. Like, that was pretty good. So, lap number 9 in stage number 1. As we get set to go here, it's a very quick first stage compared to the other 2 stages, which are 40 and 50 laps, but Yorkie and Gabe are going to start on the front row this time. And we're green once again. Good start by the 83 on the top, but Yorkie had the second breath. Big push from Fan. Contact, and they're going to wreck big in the back of the field. So another restart wreck, that time in 1 and 2. Everybody sorts it out. And under green flag conditions, as Yorkie into the outside wall, collected Gabe who gets the inside wall. And they're wrecking big on the front stretch, and that is going to bring out another caution. Huge crash, and that is going to be a no race back.
And we just said those 2 were going to probably be the fastest cars today.
No, they are not.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to try single file on this next start. As that one went significantly worse than the other ones. Had a huge collection. Gonna get used to... I'm gonna need to get used to the yellow flag buttons that I have available to me, because I can dictate if I can tell everyone if it's a raceback or not using those buttons, and that should have been a raceback because it was after the line. But we are under caution for a 3rd time already in tonight's race. The leaders definitely did. Without a question, they did. Yorkie is AFK. Jack's there. It's Yorkie you're missing. He's coming back. So, Yorkie, after that collection on the front stretch... No, you're still the leader. So, 25 is going to have the lead here. We've had a lot of yellow flags in this opening run. No, he didn't wall fling, he froze. But still not his fault, so... Gonna try it again. Green flag, and we race towards turn number 1 here, and Yorkie into the wall. Yorkie. Hydra got the fence as well.
Backed out. Oh, Yorkie got a huge run off the top side, though, there.
Gabe and Speedy into each other in the back of the field.
3 cars under a blanket for that lead. Cap loses some time, and it's between Fand and Yorkie right now.
Jack and Gabe go around in the back. We stay green. So now we get some green flag racing.
To the inside. They're side by side up front.
Battle for the lead between Fand and Yorkie. 41-25 as Yorkie trying to keep it pinned down on the bottom. Cap closing into this mix from third, but the 25 completes the pass and he moves into the lead. Cap on the bottom.
Speedy's in the death wall.
Oh, caution is going to come out as Speedy got down into the death wall there.
That's unfortunate. He had it saved until he got to the grass.
Battles for the lead, coming back to the line. Everybody's getting into everybody. Here comes Jellin on the bottom of 3 wide, puts Fan into the wall, as well as Cap. Yorkie has the lead again, and we're under caution for a 4th time.
Wow. I just don't think there's anything you can avoid the chaos for.
And a rough break for that 99 car, as he now has damage on the front of his machine as well. Great battle up front till the yellow came out with Speedy in the inside wall. I like what I'm seeing out of the racing, but yeah, it was just a lot of yellows so far, but it was better that time. That's just the price that you pay. Where is it? Oh, thanks. I was looking for it because I knew Speedy had another piece he dropped. Thank you. I turned the elasticity down. It doesn't make a difference. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I did change it. I appreciate Hydra for, you know, telling me I should do that, and I did. But the track's narrow. You're going to bounce off the wall into the inside wall. Not everything's going to be perfect now, fellas. What track is next? Richmond. Which, that track doesn't need to be changed. Sonoma is after Richmond. Like I said, the races after this are Richmond, Sonoma, Evergreen, Vegas. So, 4 to go in stage number 1 as we get set to roll here. So, Yorkie going to start first once again. That 25's got some speed underneath him so far. Green flag once again, racing towards turn number 1. Jellin a good start from P2. Yorkie got off away well from the lead, and they break away just a little bit. Cat didn't quite get the turn, and he wanted as addicted. Back on his wheels, so we stay green again. Another wreck in the very back.
That 11 car has been in almost every single incident, and it's not even his fault.
Yorkie brushed the wall.
I love you, Jack.
Pulled Jellin a little closer from 2nd place. I am phasing like crazy, and contact teammates!
You guys! They save it! No, they don't! More cars around! Someone in the death wall!
And that is going to be a caution flag as Zach is out of the race.
Oh my goodness, dude. This track is eating cars up like flies.
Caution comes out.
Someone is not happy
rolls
with
it after the line.
He rolled it?
After the line.
I missed that.
So another caution. Zach exits the race early.
This one with tempers.
Hard to tell exactly what took place at the back end of the field there. Well, midfield, it should be said. It was 4th, 3rd, and it was Red and Fand who got into each other. I believe it was that 4 car just sliding up a little tiny bit. Fan probably wasn't expecting, and resulted in the 41 getting in the back of the 4. Red almost had it saved, but coming up off the corner there, banking went away from him, and that is an unfortunate end to the race of the 29. Gets involved in that incident, excuse me, started by his teammates.
Bryce, this is like a
So first DNF is a 29. Really nothing that anyone could have done there. Red slid up just a little tiny bit. That's just the nature of the corner, and Fan didn't quite give him enough room, but probably didn't expect him to slide up like that, and results in a collision. So we're under caution again, and that is actually going to end the stage. And it was a really wacky battle there for the top couple spots. Coming back to the caution flag, Yorkie has the stage win. B2 just got Cap for third. Cap will finish in fourth, and fifth place went to Hydra. Tell you what, good quiet run by that 70 car there. Took advantage of the situation, and he moves right on into those stage points. Is it over, man? Are you cooked? Give me just a moment, because I do think that I am going to shorten the anti-wall ride off of 4 just a little bit for y'all.
Pick and forma.
So, we'll do that. So, stage 1 ends under yellow, much like it was ran. We had, I believe, 5 cautions in that stage in just 20 laps. But Yorkie, winner of the stage after leading the majority of it, he sits in first. Stage 2, significantly longer, 40 laps. Getting ready to go here. Green flag, and we are underway. Yorkie leads the field into turn 1. Contact, Gabe in red, and the 83 goes around.
Not a single clean restart, I think, since the first one.
Jack got in it as well, has been off to a rough start as we mentioned. So Yorkie leads the field away. Battle between Hydra and Red.
Hydra just playing conservative here, still early on. This stage is way longer than the first, so kind of smart on Hydra's part. But you got to think with the trend of cautions we've had so far, it may not be a long run sort of situation. But this pack kind of fanned out early, so we'll see what's going on.
B2 and Cap go side by side there for third. Cap just squeezed him into the wall a little bit, though B2 wasn't making any contact with him until they got into the fence. So Cap moves into P3. We're seeing a lot of that. It's just these corners close up on you so fast. It's such a narrow racetrack, and there is not a lot of room to work with. But Cap really trying to move forward. Got into the back of Jellin, gets the apron. B2 runs into him. Red got the fence behind them.
Red almost went into the death wall as well.
Good save by that 4. But somehow didn't result in a bigger collection, so we see Jellin slide up a little bit. Here comes Cap for second place.
It's really like there's only one true fast and consistent car. Once Yorkie got up to first, he kind of hasn't left that spot since. But everyone behind him has just been in this small little group trying to fight their way to be the second fastest.
Fanned a spinner in the back, almost backed it into traffic.
Oh, man. Oh, trouble. They save it.
Goodness me. A lot happening at once, and this is a big
and
conglomerate.
More trouble, Red!
Wow.
Oh my goodness! I don't know how they made that work!
Threading the needle is that 4 car up the middle. B2 and him side by side. This is for third. Oh, John got in the back of the 70 and spun Red out! And B2 and they wreck hard on the back stretch, and that is going to be another caution.
What? Duh.
Little green run comes to an end after collisions there. Red not happy, don't blame him at all. Got ran straight up the rear there.
B2 also mad. I think both of these guys are mad at the same guy.
It was Jellin who got into the back there of that 70 car and sent B2 straight into the 4. And Red almost had it saved before he collided with the 89, and it hooked him back in the other direction. Not a bad green run there, though, so we take another yellow.
Hey, today is National Holocaust Remembrance Day. So let's just take a second to remember those guys. I think it is. The wealth gap between 99 and 70. I don't know why I said wealth gap. It's because I was writing an essay on the wealth inequality between African American and white men in capitalist societies. I'm a really, we live in a society.
So, Yorkie, who has really dominated this race, the restarts have helped, of course, but that 25 is not slow at all, and he sits in first here on the restart. It'll be 32 laps remaining in stage number 2. Green flag, racing again. A couple of cars in the wall, Jack and Red. That kind of went up into the fence there, trying to get the good start. What a move by Cap to the bottom off of Team 2.
Yorkie looked like he got tied out the corner, and Cap took an absolute advantage.
Oh my goodness, 3 wide! What a move by that 25!
It didn't work!
Wow, what a move by Yorkie, and he takes the lead right back from the 14.
This is the racing you pay to watch. Cap in the wall hard. The 83 is going to get to the inside there. You haven't seen Gabe up front since he got that damage. Speedy almost into the death wall in the back, and we're getting organized here.
Not anymore.
No, we're not.
Contact, Gabe, Hydra, and others. Jelen gets into the back of the 83, held on to it.
Yeah.
Gabe has to cut the grass to not cause a wreck. Still got into Hydra, and around he goes. And the caution is going to come out again.
Oh my god. There just cannot be a green flag run going here.
Right back to the yellow flag. Yorkie has first once more. Another caution. What a move by that 25. I cannot say that enough to get that lead back. Made it work, and made it work without any of them really wrecking at all.
Yo, the Jaguars got the second draft pick. They traded for that.
It has been really the race of Oceanic. We've seen this team has really been up front pretty much all night. Cap has been one of the quickest cars on the racetrack. Hydra, obviously the pole sitter, led early. Yorkie has led a lot of this race from first, and it has been a great start to this race by that 25. But just so many cautions. I believe we're up to 7 now. 7 or 6, not sure. I've lost count by this point. A lot of early cautions, but the green runs have been great. We've seen these battles. These guys have really been getting aggressive, but maybe a little too aggressive. We've seen the collisions, of course. And everybody just getting their noses in there, and it has resulted in a lot of collisions, especially in that midfield. But maybe sober up a little bit here. Yorkie and Cap, the teammates, gonna be on the front group here, first and second. Gabe restarts in third. 27 to go in stage 2. Green flag once again. And Hydra goes around in the back. Jellin also straight into the wall. He ends up back on his wheels.
Again.
Yorkie off to a great start. Cap and Gabe.
With a good run.
Duel for second.
You see, Cap got like that run through the middle on that outside line. There's a lot of different ways of taking these corners and a lot of ways to pass people. So it's a very passy track. These guys, I think they're just getting a little trigger happy with their moves and they just keep wrecking. I think if they slow it down a little bit, this can be a very good race.
There's contact there between B2 and Speedy as the 70 got into the back of the 99. He's going to take Addicted up to the inside there. Almost got in the back of
got the 89 there.
Oh, collision! Gabe on top of the wall! Saved it!
Oh.
Somehow kept Fan behind him, at least for the moment. Gets the apron, though. Opens the door for Fan on the bottom. Gabe brushed the wall. Fan to the back of him. Man, this is tight between these guys. Fan still trying to find a way around on the bottom. Couldn't quite make it stick. Good defense by that 83. And now we see the field spread out again, although the back half is very close. And, of course, really rough break for Hydra there as he got spun around big time and ends up multiple seconds off the next car. Hate to see that. It's just a situation of one man down every single time these restarts happen. At least somebody ends up backwards, and Hydra is the one who's unlucky this time, and that really sucks for him. One of the faster cars on the racetrack. Man, just what a fight here between Gabe and Fan for this third position. Gabe's still keeping him behind, but Fan really right up on the back bumper, and Red side by side, almost 3 wide, as he's in a CMS sandwich here. Between the 99 and 89, managed to and cut down on Jellin, spun him out.
That might be from earlier.
Taking no prisoners.
These guys are now spread out. I haven't seen Yorkie be in a lead like this in a long time.
Yeah, that 25 is just unmatched at the moment. It's the same story as Overstock Nashville, where he was in the 19 car in that race and was unbelievably fast. And it wasn't even really a contest for the lead until those late yellows. Cap second, Gabe third, Fan fourth, Red rounds out the current stage points. 3 wide for the back
there.
Speedy up top.
They sorted out side by side between the 89
Squeezed
and the 99.
his teammate into the apron a little bit, and he's going to get the wall again. Bounce into the fence a second time.
Might not be too happy with that.
Did cut the 89 down. So Addicted makes up that position, moves to 6th, Gel into 7th place. And Yorkie, I cannot say it enough, that 25 is gone. I was talking pre-race about how he didn't like this setup a whole lot and is leading by over 2 seconds, and there is a flip?
A flip? That is
yes, there
Speedy
is.
on his
Caution
side.
for Speedy up on his side out of turn 4. So Yorkie leads us back to the yellow. Speedy really struggling with that damage, and he ends up on his side. Oh, God! There you go. So we go under caution once more. Longest green run of the race by far, and Yorkie had no challenge for the race lead on that run. So 15 to go in stage 2. You should cross the line, Speedy, if you haven't already. Speedy. Unless he did. I think he did already.
Nope.
Okay.
I want Big Red.
Y'all gotta be in VC, man.
I want Big Red soda. I'm not talking about red, bro. I'm talking about... Dr. Perky ain't no Big Red, bro. I like Big Red because it's a red cream soda. It's so fucking good. But it's made of Red 40.
Okay, man. Thank you. All right. So, hold on, I gotta fix these. $15 to go in stage 2. As Yorkie and Cap will start first and second place. That is an R, by the way. Green flag flies. Thank you, Roblox. Good start by Gabe, ducked underneath the 14, who got
Gabe,
squirrely off the back bumper of the 25.
Oh, Jelen. Let's go. Oh, my God.
B2 is upside down.
That was just driven through there. Gabe was going to try and look to get something there on the 25, but he kind of got the exit, or the arc.
Cat messed that up bad. Dropped down to 5th. Caution comes out again as B2 ends up on his lid.
I'm so glad I'm not in this race.
And
I would... Lord.
Jeez.
Is there a video of the Big Red soda? I just want to buy it. I don't want to watch a video.
Cross the line here when you can. There you go.
Loading PNGs. What the fuck?
So under yellow again. Seen so many cautions this race. It's starting to get to a point, but that last green run was good. We just gotta, survive a restart. But yeah, B2 ended up on his lid there.
Blue.
And I'd like to actually look back at that and see exactly what happened there to result in that collision. Jelen was on the apron, my goodness. And Speedy got into the back of the 70 and sent him nose first into the outside wall. Don't think that 99 had any help out back. So, I think Jack is AFK. Oh,
He
he's
just
coming
sent
back.
a metal clip.
Oh, gotcha. $12 to go, stage 2. We have been here a while, but nonetheless getting set to roll. Yorkie still in the lead. Need to get a green run in here, fellas. And we are back underway. Not a great start by
Red
Red.
kind of got a squirrely restart there. They're side by side between teammates. Cap looking to take it
Ooh,
to the
that's
3 wide.
almost 4
They're
wide.
4 wide just for a second.
Contact between Gabe and Yorkie, and the 83 goes around.
No one gets into the 83. He gets a slot in line. But that just gives Yorkie a bigger of a lead there. The 23 around again. Speedy gets, oh my God, he got walled up into the wall and jumped.
Held on to it.
Fight
Yorkie
between
still
Red
in the
and
lead
Cap
after
for
that
second.
collision.
Cap of the wall. Red gonna capitalize here, looking to the inside here, but Cap blocks the door,
Oh,
or at least I
goodness
thought he
me.
would.
Drove him straight into the wall there, got the apron.
Goes
Hydra
to the
goes past
wall.
both of them. I don't think Cap is going to like that.
2 birds with 1 stone there by that 0-1. He just played it safe.
And going to say, I
And
don't
that
blame
0-1
him
is
one
pretty
bit.
quick,
And Red
too.
got the apron and runs him in the wall again. Oh, no, and fans at the inside wall.
No! Oh, no. That
Oh,
41 looks like
no,
still
no.
in. I
That will
think
be a
he's still
penalty
in it.
on that 4 car.
Oh, my goodness. You would think these guys would
Ugh.
think after 11 yellow flags they'd start racing safer. They have not.
So 1 of 3 on the 4.
Poppy spelled backwards. Is he Poppy? Which is funny.
And I don't blame Cap if he's going to be upset over that at all. Fan lost his front bumper, has the same damage that the number 83 car has now.
World Star is going to be pretty popular after this race, with the sounds of it.
It has been a train wreck in slow motion. Again, I like the racing product, but what racing product when you can't go green? And again, Red going to get a penalty there for the incident with Cap. Walled that 14 car twice. Nosed it in. Like more direct. Seven to go, stage 2. Got a lot of race left, fellas. Let's get it together now. Yorkie in first. Like he has been all night. I should probably just stop saying that at this point. Green flag flies. See what happens this time. Gabe's going to go low on B2. Slid up into him a little bit, and B2 straight into the wall. Goodness, you have to feel for that 70.
Yeah, could not do anything there.
Contact between Fan and
They've got it.
Jack is around. And Gabe got it straight into the back of the 14. Goes into the wall himself. Speedy in the fence as well.
Side by side between the 23. He got the wall ride, so he's slowed down.
So Yorkie out to the lead again. Hydra, his teammate, second. Red fighting him for that position.
Red got a run there off turn 1 and 2. We'll see what he does there. In 3, he lifts, and Cap is going to take opportunity in that.
Cap drove him
He's
straight
not
into the
gonna
wall.
play nice either.
And again!
Oh!
Again, don't think I blame that 14. And Red drove into
They're
the
gonna
back
give
of
him
him.
a
We're
bumper.
getting tempers here, fellas.
These guys are playing it smart, though. He's going to rattle the cage that is clearly visible on that 14's car. He loses some time off into turn 3 and 4, so Cap is going to have some breathing room here into turn 1.
So it is now an Oceanic 1, 2, 3, 5 as it's Addicted P5, and then Yorkie first, Hydra second, Cap third. Field spreads apart.
Sit back, relax. These 4 laps left in the stage are going to be pretty interesting here. The 99 almost in the wall there. Actually, he did get the wall.
Speedy hoping he can catch a break here, because if Addicted were to make a big mistake... Oh no! Contact B2 around!
Looked like
Jellin
B2
nowhere to
wasn't
go.
ready to
Racetrack
there.
stays green. B2 again,
man.
man.
And Gabe and Speedy make more contact. Speedy and Gabe are just side by side right there.
Gabe
They
gave
are
him as
chilling
much
it
space
out.
as he could on corner exit.
And Speedy was still crowding him.
Ooh.
More crowding there. I think that was more of the 83 in that corner.
Yeah, I'd say Speedy
Gabe
turned
would
in a
take
little
the
bit
spot.
earlier than he was expecting Gabe to. It's hard to get it all the way down to the bottom when you're entering that low, and
That's true. That's
Yeah.
I don't
again, that 99 is just not handling well at all. White flag for Yorkie in the 25.
don't think he have seen another leader since Yorkie took green in this stage. And Addicted's gonna cruise to that last stage spot, so that'll be pretty good for that number 23. But Yorkie has just been the star of the show today.
1, 2, 3 for Oceanic. Yorkie first, Hydra second, Cap third, Red brings it home in fourth, and Addicted P5. caution comes out for the stage end. Yorkie, winner of stage number 2, sweeps the stages. What a run by that 25. Just unbelievably fast here tonight. And Red and Addicted round out that top 5. Thanks for keeping track for me there, fan. This is a stat I would like to pay attention to. I just genuinely lost track. So we've seen this racing product. These guys get a real spread out on these long runs, but it's been so few and far between. Still 50 to go. Come on now, you two. Yeah, it's a hard track to race at, but we've seen some egregious stuff every now and again. But yeah, again, I expected there to be cautions. Maybe not this many. Yorkie and Hydra are going to be the top 2 here. Cat rounds out that teammate top 3. Red 4th, Addicted 5th on the restart. Green flag, and we are back underway again.
Even restarts here. The 01 right on that bumper. The 70 around even before we get to the turn. 99 upside down before we even get off turn 1.
Goodness me. So half the so a good portion of the field wrecked there.
Pretty wide now. They're gonna wreck. They save it. They're still
right into the wall.
14. They save it.
I think Cap is gonna kill this 4-car in a second, and I don't blame him at all.
The 01 is right there on that 25 too. They're gonna have a battle into turn 3 here. Yorkie gets a really good set of corners here, but Hydra with the mid-corner speed into the wall. He's gonna lose that time. They just gotta watch what that 25 does. I think if they just do what he does, they'll get up to him.
Again, I think Cap is gonna kill Red if he gets to him, and once more, it's at the point where I genuinely don't even blame Cap if he does anything here.
The 99 and the 70 and way far in the back are making contact back there.
Cap popped the wall.
Not too happy with each other, it seems like.
We've got 2 separate packs. There's a group of secondary cars as Chellin goes on his side.
Right wall.
Oh my goodness. Wrecking for 85th. Yorkie brings it around to the yellow flag.
Gabe almost hit the 89. He kept on that apron.
Fuck. 14 cautions in tonight's race. Would like to calculate, actually. So we've completed 64 laps right now. That is a yellow every 4.5 laps. More so pissed that that wreck happened at the group of cars that was like 10 seconds out of the lead. And it was right when I went to focus on them too. Burger King?
Craving Burger King? Out of all places you craving Burger King, you should craving... hold on. just had Subway today. You should crave Big Red with Subway.
And this broadcast brought to you by Subway Eat Fresh.
Yeah! Woo! My favorite man, Jared.
What?
His name's Jared. Just Jared.
No!
Not No.
No! No! All right, let's get going.
Okay, let's go.
Hold on, let me... Nope. Hold
What?
on now. Hold on now.
There's
I'm
a
going to turn
tornado
the
warning.
game up.
There's a tornado warning and rocking. It's not a solar eclipse, you dumb idiot B-word. Say
So-
38.
Yorkie still in the lead. Again, I don't really need to say that at this point. Green flag.
Equal restart, sort of, though. One loss of time. Getting bumped there was the 83.
Just an unfortunate situation. Gabe got in the back of Hydra, which sent Addicted into the back
Three
of
wide.
him, and he loses a lot of time, and Speedy
they
spins
come
himself
down on
out.
each other. The 99 around, saves it into the wall in the back, and there is more trouble in the back.
B2 sliding on the apron. Fan saved it.
That apron is getting a lot more cars than I thought it would. Unless they wrecked there onto the apron, I don't know what happened there. Oh, Red just ran into the 23.
Telling you, fellas. Today is looking wonky. Red trying to fight with Addicted.
Seems like everyone got their track notes from Brian Vickers.
This is for fourth between the 23 and the 4. Red
More bumping
shunts
and
him
shoved him
straight
right
into
out
the
of
wall.
way.
My
Addicted nowhere
goodness.
to go.
Oh,
nor
no,
the
Red.
41.
Yorkie, a little bit of a mistake from the lead there, but Hydra is still a long way back in second place.
Gained a little bit there. 4/10 about was 6/10 now down to 2 by 4. I don't know what I'm talking about. Very good at math.
Telling you this right now. Red has made a lot of enemies on the racetrack here tonight. 40 laps to go here from Rockingham. Yorkie first, Hydra second. These two kind of in their own zip code right now. Hydra's been keeping tabs on that 25, but hasn't quite been able to close that gap just yet. Battle
Good
for
racing.
position.
41 and the 23 in the back.
Addicted fan Gabe, a 3-car pack. This is for 5th. Addicted brushed the wall, and he
Got the
defends
wall.
on
I
the
think
bottom.
he got the wall.
That he
Or
did.
the small glitch. I don't
Well, ride.
forgot.
Gabe, man, drove right up to his
Oh.
inside, but Addicted squeezed him down onto the apron, forced him out of it.
Smart of Gabe to back out of it there, but the 41's going to get a chance
Oh!
to do the same exact thing.
What a save by Gabe to hold on to that race car. Side by side here for 5th down the front stretch, 23.83.
You see, the funny thing is here, they both have numbers that end in 3.
And Addicted brushed the wall. Gabe moves up into 5th.
Yorkie's making some more mistakes. You see his entry off of or his exit off 4 is a lot higher than it used to be compared to Hydra's really low turn here. I think what Hydra's doing is entering high, exiting low, getting more speed and runoff off the corners, while Yorkie gets all of his speed in
Ooh.
the beginning of the corners. And look at that right there.
Yorkie got a
He had
big
way
piece of the
better
apron that
corner
time.
there. But he did get that apron though, but still gapping that 01 just a little.
And we're seeing it now, this sort of style of racing where this field, it gets really strung out. It's between these guys who just manage to get through it and the guys who also have a lot of speed in their race cars. Yorkie's still comfortably out in front of Hydra right now, but it is anything but over. 35 laps to go at the line. Gabe closing on
Gabe.
red for P4. That 83 is by far the fastest car on the racetrack right now. And he slips
If he can
right on
get-
past the Sunny D Ford.
That was a beautiful move there by that 83. He's making his way up. He's got the time. If there's a caution, which I believe there will be,
Ooh.
he'll get something there. A bumper to the back of the 83 as he gets the wall off the corner. No wall ride glitch. Keep calling it a glitch. It's not of a glitch.
Red
Red's
tried.
gonna lose the time on that 83.
Just-
Hit the apron, it looked like.
Yeah, Gabe was already brushing the apron with the left front, and Red went even lower than he did, so the 4 starts to drift backwards off of Gabe, who is now closing on Cap to try and break up this 1-2-3. Make it 3rd place. And B2 is against the inside wall. That'd be a no. Unfortunately, we do not do that here. And
No,
Gabe,
I
huge
thought
mistake.
Gabe would be that.
You
is
will be
going to
free
hinder
pass
that-
if a yellow flag comes out, obviously. Unless somebody else gets lapped.
But Speedy is entering 4, or yeah, entering 4 while the leaders enter 3.
Ooh, another big
Gosh,
mistake from Yorkie.
Terrible corner. That gets the 01 up just a little closer.
Yorkie's got the raw speed, but I'm telling you, that 01 is just a little bit more consistent than he is. He hasn't made as many mistakes. He's made a couple, but that 25 just not quite hitting his lines right, especially in 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is so tough at this racetrack, and Yorkie got it low that time. That was a beautiful line from him that time through. Though pushed up too much on exit and got the wall, so Hydra gains all that time back.
The clever thing with Hydro, this goes all the way back to qualifying. He started early. He qualified very early on. He got practice, I'm pretty sure, because there's no way he wouldn't with that speed. But what he did is actually very smart, because that 25 car is very fast, so is the 83, but they did a little bit of a different move than what the 01 was doing. They go S and D or S and A. It's one of those like 2 key combinations into the corners to get more grip on the apron and to just make that car curve so well. And Yorkie has just done a great job of doing that. But that 01, I think the 01's method is going to be a lot better here in this late running.
He's definitely ran more consistent laps inside. 30 laps to go now. And he is right on the back bumper.
25.
Gabe is closing still on Cap. That's for third. But it's between these two for the lead right now. Hydra got a little bit tighter there on entry, but Yorkie pushed up a lot on exit. It's just that 25 is running it a little too high out of turn 4, I think.
I agree with that, but you saw him just like turn extraordinarily there in that middle part of the corner, and that's his boost there. That's his little power right there. If he can keep doing that without making mistakes here, that 01's not gonna get there. But they're just evened out now. I think that's what it is.
This is such a tight battle between two teammates. Hydra is putting a lot of pressure on. He gets underneath. Yorkie didn't get there on entry.
Run off the corner on the top.
Clears him off the corner.
Block.
Yorkie holding first. Got too tight. Hydra almost got in the back of him. Hydra is going to wash out wide. Yorkie pulls away a little bit. What a battle between the teammates.
Call it defensive now. That 25 knows the 01 is quicker, and he's going defensive here. Taking the higher entry and the lower exit here. Getting some more speed off the corner to defend. Clever moves by that 25, but they're approaching some lap traffic, which could make a little bit of a play here.
Yorkie pulled away that last lap and a half. Gained some time back. Hydra's got to stay composed here. You don't want to overdo it. Yorkie's been a more mistake-prone driver.
25 team. That 99 is approaching rapidly.
Blue flag to this 99 car here. And he is going to get out of the way of the race leader, Yorkie. Hydra's not too far behind you. Just keep a check behind you here. So Yorkie puts the 99 car a lap down.
Now that lead battle has calmed down, it's gotten pretty close here.
Oh, big mistake from the 01.
I was about to say it got close between the 83 and the 14, but Gabe just got the wall and just lagged out. Lost that opportunity of third, and now we're just kind of calmed down here.
Tell you what, something happened to that 4-car red. He is now 8th place in front of Jack right now, and only a straightaway in front of the race leader, Yorkie. There was some sort of incident, I think, and
nothing.
Oh, Yorkie got a huge piece of the apron. Hydra gains all that time back from earlier, and he's still not dying yet. Approaching
only
20 to go next time.
The 99 in the way.
Be sure to get out of the way of the 01.
Oh,
Yorkie in the wall!
The 99 there, they bump.
Give it to him. There you go, thank you.
He lagged there. That is an uncharacteristic mistake from that 25 car. Going back to the old bread and butter of that extra interesting keyboard move, as he's still gaining time on that 01. It's going to be Hydra now who's going to have to go defensive.
Yorkie, who has led this race all night, and now Hydra takes the lead from his teammate. 20 to go. Drama in Rockingham, but can he hold on, or can Yorkie reel him back in? Pushed up tight. Yorkie closes the gap right on the back bumper.
Yorkie hasn't felt pressure like this since Evergreen. I'm sorry.
Hydra up the racetrack. Yorkie closer again. It is less than half a car length between the two teammates for the lead with 19 laps to go. And Hydra got the apron. But Yorkie's up the track too, but he is going to take away the lead.
Hydra
wow.
All that time. And there they go. You know, we didn't even think about this, but the 14 and the 83 have gained a tremendous amount of time here. Cap is in reach here now of these leaders.
But now Yorkie got the apron. Here comes Hydra, and he retakes the lead.
They're side by side at the corner. Yorkie's going to have to do something here. They are going crazy for the lead now. Cap under 5/10.
Give me my job back, man. 17 laps to go. You're good. Hydra's got the lead now. Yorkie right on the back bumper. Can he make something happen? Hydra with a beautiful entry, pushed a little bit up, got the wall, but so did the 25. Even playing field, 16 to go. What a battle between the two teammates. It's just been a matter of who can mess up less. Cap is in the catbird seat in third. Yorkie brushed the apron just a bit. So Hydra holds the lead, 15 laps left.
It's calmed down just a little here. That 01's getting a good little lead here. It's not a big, but it's getting bigger because that 25 is just making more mistakes.
Oh, Hydra got a little high there on entrance, had to slow it up a lot, but he got a great exit. Yorkie lost all the time he gained.
Would not worry if he enters high. The runs off the corners are beautiful. Yorkie, oh my goodness.
What a line by the 25, arcing it back down. Gained just a fraction of a second on that 01. Hydra's just got to stay smooth. Gabe lagged again. Gabe on top of the wall, and he's fine. So we stay green. Hydra still in the lead. Yorkie gained a boatload of time in 3 and 4. Hydra tight. Here comes the 25 off of turn 2. Couldn't keep it there.
They made contact there. Here's what's going to happen here.
Yorkie trying to do what Hydra had been doing and arc it down on exit, but didn't find the speed. He tapped the wall. Hydra pulls away. 12 to go.
He got the wall. Oh my god, dude.
But Yorkie better through 1 and 2 again, closed in a little bit more. This is such an amazing battle for this win late.
The driving style from that 25 is anytime he makes a mistake, he resets into turn 1, enters high, gets a good run on the corner to gain some time and regain that confidence. It's a very smart playing style.
Taking 10 to go this time by is the 01 of Hydra, who is looking to steal this win late from his teammate. Has a gap to Yorkie, trying to manage it. And Gabe is on his side!
Oh, God.
Battling for the lead, coming back to the stripe. Yorkie drives it up the inside on his teammate, coming back to the line.
Side by side.
Yorkie spins. Hydra holds the lead.
Cap might get there. No, he doesn't.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh.
And Fan goes on his side, coming back to the line.
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
You'll probably get another yellow. Dude.
Yogurt, what up? So the...
No, because the cars that wreck don't count. That's not true.
Actually, everyone's a lap down.
You wrecked, so you were still on the lead lap. Only the first car on each lap down gets a lap back, so Speedy is on the lead lap.
Who was also upside down in turn 1.
It's weird, I know. But so there is only, because of the fact that there are only cars 1 lap down right now, this is a thing I've done for a long time. Speedy was ahead of B2, Gabe wrecked, so he's still on the lead lap. Speedy is the free pass car. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's worked for a while. So yeah, Speedy's going to be back on the lead lap. You'll be -1. If there's another yellow, you'll end up back on the lead lap.
This is another edition of Rules 101. You can come back to my class tomorrow for a exam where you will be testing how many times can you wreck someone until it's bad.
Cap
also, someone buy me.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, guys, what's up? It's just me now. It is me, One Lobster. I am your owner now. I host. Uh, Big Red, bro. Big Red. Big Red. How is everyone feeling with these last 7 laps? Hmm? Oh. I'll buy everyone who says sad flowers. I advise you guys to take a deep breath. Just like I did. Then do it again.
So we are under caution here for what I believe is the 15th time Hydra has taken the lead away from his teammate late in the running. And this is about to be either the greatest or the dumbest thing you've ever seen, potentially both. 2 dominant cars of the day, first and second. Cap also very quick in third. Green flag. Racing into 1. Yorkie, a little nudge. Cap takes it 3 wide.
Hydra loses 2 spots from that. Here comes Cap.
Cap got the apron. Got into Hydra.
Oh, no.
Addicted makes up a spot into second place.
They say that that's got to be terrible for Hydra. Addicted out of nowhere. You never seen this guy up at the top 3.
Addicted trying to steal it. Yorkie covers him off. Red's third. Jellin is fourth.
What an interesting restart there. That is.
Yorkie got the apron. Here comes Red.
Oh.
4-car takes the lead. 5 laps to go.
Joe looking for that second spot on Addicted there. He's not going to get anything off that corner, but Red is going away from these guys.
Addicted trying to drive it in and catch up. Red a little tight off at turn 4. Kept it out of the wall.
Yorkie's got to play aggressive here. He's got to get past these guys.
Red brushed the apron. Not a lot.
Inside on the
Yorkie
89.
underneath the Jellin for third.
Will Jellin let him by, or will he race it for him? He lets him by there.
Red got the out of the outside wall. Addicted moves into first. Yorkie to second. Jellin in the back of him. Teammates now it's a 23 and 25.
Just when you thought it was almost over, it's not. Here comes Yorkie.
Side by side for the lead with 2.5 laps to go. Yorkie on the bottom of his teammate. Contact.
The 4 car. They got a history in the back there. Yorkie back to the lead. They're 3 wide for third.
Yorkie's got first with 2 laps left.
Addicted with a great move there. He's gonna. Oh my goodness, he's gonna keep some time there. Might have an opportunity here into 3.
Into 3 and 4. Yorkie on the bottom pulling away from his teammate Addicted, who might have one more shot. Off of turn 4, white flag last lap.
Everyone's single filed out here now. They're calmed down. Here he comes.
Yorkie left the bottom open. Addicted closes up. Does a 23 have anything for the 25 on the last lap? Through 3 and 4.
Here it is. He bumps
The
it.
bumper. Out of 4 to the line. Addicted uses it. Yorkie wins it. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
What a finish.
Goodness.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? It's a good finish.
I do not believe it. Yorkie takes it out of the claws of fate and he wins here at Rockingham. Unbelievable.
That was incredible. Talk about fighting for a win, even if you dominated this race. That was a wild sequence of events from that restart, from that flip to the restart, and then to the final lap. This is just a great ending to this terrible race.
And the track really did live up to its potential at the end there as Yorkie, Addicted, Red, all of them battling for that win at the end. That was an unbelievable finish to tonight's race, and Yorkie, the dominant car of the day, sweeps the stages and wins it on top of it. The 25, your victory here from Rockingham, and what a finish. That was unbelievable. A thriller. Well, Rockingham waited until the very end to give us a show, but boy did it. Yorkie's the winner here tonight.
Wait, I'm here. Wait, hold on.
I'm not even going to get to interview everybody because everybody fucking left, but...
Bro, they all bad, bro. They all PO'd.
Wow. Just an unbelievable show at the end of that race. That was amazing. Both the battle between Hydra and Yorkie and then that finish. So congratulations to the 25 car. Yorkie, a dominant race tonight. It's been a long time since I've seen anything like that. What a fantastic run to the end there. Managed to pry the victory out of the depths of fate. Clawed it back at the very end of that race. And you come home a winner. A great start to this season for you. How do you make it, man?
I'm not even gonna lie. I was shitting myself that final restart. As soon as no, oh my god, Lob. No, genuinely, as soon as I saw that I fell to, was it fourth? I thought it was over. Fuck. The whole race, I had never been behind anybody. So that was genuinely the first time the whole race I was behind anybody. I almost didn't show up. I think it would have been if I didn't show up, yo. But I was not gonna let that shit get away from me. I'm not gonna lie. I should be 2 for 2 right now. 4 stages. I should have 4 stages right now. I'm just saying. But the liberal media don't want you to see that. But
Shut up.
I love you, Lob.
I love you too, man. That was a great job. Yorkie, I have a question for you, even though I probably shouldn't be asking questions, Yorkie.
Yes.
You had a very interesting way of taking those corners. How did you do it?
They call it the fire turn-in. I don't call it the fire turn-in because I've been doing that for the longest time. I didn't even know fire did it. Just that extra rotation. Usually I try that everywhere, even if it doesn't seem like it would work. And then, I watched Gabe in the practice session before the race. I just knew what the man was doing. Yeah, but it was inconsistent at the end because I started to watch the draft. I couldn't concentrate.
Well, thank you for your time, Yorkie, and congratulations on the win here tonight. That'll do it for coverage here from Rockingham as Yorkie in the 25 takes home the victory. Next week, it'll be after Rockingham, it'll be Richmond for the Toyota Owners 115. But on behalf of Lob joining me in the booth tonight, we'll see you then. I'm your host, Caden Reif. Been a pleasure to have you along, and as always, have yourself a good one.
Destination heaven. Stay alive. Now you and me.